Hey guys, a very good morning and welcome to a new daily market outlook. So today's market outlook is going to be all about the DXY alongside the major dollar pairs. I'm going to give you guys an insight into what my view is at the moment, and I'm going to explain where and when I'll potentially take a trade. So with that said, let's dive straight in and yeah, let's go. So to begin with, of course, the DXY. So at the moment, the DXY made that 618 fib retracement after breaking out of the smaller ascending wedge within this greater ascending channel slash wedge. As you guys can see, I have adjusted my daily zone a little bit towards 93.232, as I do still view that as a possibility of occurring. So at the moment, as we can see, the DXY is very messy. I wouldn't be surprised if we do come back up higher today a little bit more, either create a double top or we're going to start moving up higher in towards 93.232 and then potentially start really rejecting from there. Yeah, so that is it, to be honest, on the DXY. I'm still bearish, and the two levels that I'm looking at is either a double top over here to then short further, or to move back up a little bit higher in towards 93.232 to then get the big sell-off. We could already start dumping today, as we have already made that 618 fib retracement after breaking out of this ascending wedge. However, I would still love us to just start tanking just from a little bit higher, and to us to be provided with an even better entry than if you were to take an entry now. So with that said, let's head over to Aussie dollar. And Aussie dollar, so at the moment Aussie dollar reacted beautifully towards this demand zone, and at the moment I am waiting for it to come down a little bit lower. So I have a zone drawn on over here on the 4 hour, which I'm watching, and if we do dip into it, I will start looking for longs, and that is it actually, to be honest, on Aussie dollar. I have this fib drawn on, and I will be watching the 786. The fib does need to be respected. I would also be happy with a dip down lower. Let's say take out this swing low over here, create a nice double bottom to then start flying back up in towards the highs. The daily is looking good for a potential reversal back up higher. Looking at the daily, what you can see is that we have the low gets taken out, straight away retracement. Then this low gets taken out, retracement, then this low gets taken out. Well, from a little bit lower, a retracement back up. So Aussie dollar is looking good for a further push back up in towards the upside, especially after having such a large overextended move over here. So just keeping an eye out on a potential fib setup or potentially on the double bottom. So that's Aussie dollar for you. Let's head over to Euro dollar. And Euro dollar, so as you guys can see, Euro dollar is just really messy at the moment. Not that interesting. We had, of course, the beautiful wedge over here last week from where we did go long. However, as we can see, got stopped out break even. So at the moment, what I'm waiting for is for some more clear price action. Looking at the daily at the moment, we're just really squeezing in towards the lows. So I wouldn't be surprised if we move down just a little bit lower to then see the real move back up in towards the highs. My eyes are set on 1.17308 and below. So as you can see, the current price action that we're seeing is descending, and therefore is potentially giving us a sign that we will see a push back up in towards the highs. Especially if you look at the market structure, what we have over here is just an overextended move, and after that the descending consolidation, which for me is a sign that we will start moving up higher soon. How this is going to happen, not sure yet. I would prefer a push a little bit lower in towards 1.17308, but as you can see, we have been stalling for a very long time within this area of demand. If we do start finally pushing back up in towards the highs, this high needs to get taken out. 1.182 is just a very strong area of resistance, and I will be looking to trade that break retest. If we do push down lower, 1.17308, we'll be looking for some descending price action or price structure, price patterns to then go long. So that's Euro dollar. Heading over to pound dollar next. And pound dollar at the moment. So pound dollar, not that clear for me. We don't really have any clear supply and demand zones, what I still really loved seeing was the fact that we faked out on those weekly lows, remember? So since then we have been moving back up higher, going back towards the 4-hour time frame. What you'll potentially, or what you'll probably see at the moment, is that a lot of people are looking for shorts on this setup, which is in my opinion, yeah, a very valid setup. What I want to see now is how is the correction going to be taking place, because if we go to lower time frame, or let's say the lower time frame, so the 1 hour for instance, what you want to keep your eyes on now is how are we going to correct? Are we going to start correcting within this descending manner? Then we're going to see a push up higher. If we finally start correcting in an ascending manner, I will start looking for those shorts as well. At the moment, not really convinced of either side. So that's pound dollar for you. Just know that it's a little bit harder to analyze that pair at the moment in compared to a pair such as Aussie dollar. And then with that said, let's over to Kiwi dollar. So Kiwi dollar, what I'm waiting for is potentially a push down lower, back in towards the lows. As we can see, we have made a lower low in comparison to this low and a lower high in comparison to this high over here. So we're currently seeing that descending channel structure. Going back to the daily isn't looking that clear for me. What I still like is that we've taken out all the lows underneath the lows. So we are currently situated within this area of daily demand, or at least we reacted to it. However, not that strong of a reaction. Furthermore, we also have an order block situated over here where we're currently rejecting from. So with that in mind, we could start moving down lower, to be honest. And then my target, of course, will be this swing low at around 0.68810. If we just quickly draw in a fib from the swing high towards the swing low, you'll see that this is a 618 fib retracement. You can also draw it in from this high, then still 618 fib retracement is getting rejected over here. If we do potentially push up a little bit higher, you could potentially still get in. Yeah, I'm just looking for Kiwi dollar to push down lower in towards 0.68810. So with that said, let's head over to gold. And gold has been playing out beautifully. So as you guys know, 1790.150 was the level I was looking at on Discord. Got hit beautifully. After that, massive impulse back up in towards the highs. So essentially, we do have channel maturement at the moment, and I am keeping an eye on it. However, as we can see, as is the case with euro dollar, the price action is just really hideous at the moment. As we can see, consolidation all over the board over here. So not really actively analyzing it. Just going to be waiting for a breakout towards the highs or a breakout in towards the lows. That's just what we have to be at the moment. We have to be patient. If we do move up higher and we see a fake out on the swing high, I will potentially start looking for a short, because I do potentially see this forming over here. But we'll have to stay cautious for now. So yeah, that is it for today, guys. A little bit ugly markets as of now. Not really that many opportunities on our usual pairs, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We had some amazing weeks once again, and for now it's just going to be a waiting game. So if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to contact me on Discord. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I can't wait to see you all in tomorrow's upload. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I wish you a very pleasant day. Thanks, guys.